My name is Jeremy Hosein. I'm the chief resident from Nebraska. I think one of the great things that drew me to the University of Colorado neurosurgery program was honestly our phenomenal program director and amazing chairman. These were people who shared with me that my interests, particularly in research, were paramount, that they would try and make that work for me here. And so in a lot of ways, in addition to the strong leadership that they presented, strong resident advocacy, they were also very understanding from the very beginning that a happy resident who's pursuing his or her passions is going to be a strong resident. That's one of the things that led me to pursue the White House Fellows Program, where I got to spend a year in Washington, D.C. working at the White House in health policy, also learning about leadership and developing both personally and professionally. It's an extraordinary opportunity that I imagine that a lot of neurosurgery residencies would probably raise an eyebrow at, but here at Denver, this is a program that really seeks to develop and cultivate your interests in order to be successful. My wife and I both moved from Nebraska. We were extremely happy with Denver. It's a city with a Midwestern vibe, a lot of outdoor activities, a program with an extraordinary amount of cases with wide varying pathology. We raised our family here. I've got a young son, and there's always something to do outdoors. The distinguishing part about the University of Colorado is, for me, the strong camaraderie among the residents, and also the very personal relationships that we have with faculty here. We are all a big team, and notwithstanding the stresses of the job, we all try and work well together to take care of our patients in a very big quaternary care center. We have worked very hard to develop a program that one, meets all the requirements of the ACGME, but also two, not only seeks to develop a strong neurosurgeon who's ready for practice right off the bat, but also ready for any type of practice, whether it's private practice or academic. And we send roughly 50-50 to each of those types of practices here in Colorado. So the year I spent at the White House was spent helping to develop the president's healthcare agenda, also working on value-based healthcare and transformation. Two routes that we could go is that healthcare is taking an increasing amount of our GDP, and so you can either look for value within the money that we spend, or you would have to start rationing care. And I think there's only one way that this country is going. So to actually get your hands dirty, have a thumbprint on some of the priorities of this country, one of the most important priorities of this country, especially in the context of a lot of the healthcare issues that we're currently facing with the global pandemic, was an incredibly rewarding experience. Additionally, we spent a lot of time meeting with policymakers, history makers of our generation, and in order to understand the context in which they made decisions in crisis leadership. Entering my year as a chief resident, that's a daily occurrence for us, and so I found the year to be extremely valuable. What I'll leave you with is that here at the University of Colorado, whatever your passions are, you will have a tremendous amount of support behind you, not only from the residency group, but also from faculty to choose your own adventures, I like to